Alright, I had to make a video on this one. Um, if you've watched the channel before, you probably know. You probably don't know. I'm a die-hard Saved by the Bell fan. I mean, ridiculously so. I think I've probably seen every episode of Saved by the Bell at least 10 times a piece. And just obsessed. Obsessed with the show. And it was a tad before my time. It was like my brother's generation, but the reruns were still on. Like, it had just ended when I started watching. I started watching it like 1994-ish. Maybe 1993, right as it was ending, right as the college years was out. Is when I started getting into Saved by the Bell, and it was ridiculous how much I love this show. I wanted to be Zach Morris. I was head over heels in love with Tiffany Amber Thiessen. It was ridiculous. I wrote her like love letters and stuff when I was like 9 years old. Just crazy, okay? Insane obsessed with this show. And a couple years ago, I found a pretty cool podcast by April Richardson where she rewatched Saved by the Bell. She was a huge fan, like I'm describing, like I am. And she went back and rewatched it and invited a friend to her house, like a different friend for each episode of the podcast, to watch it with her. And some of them had never seen it before. It was a fantastic podcast. I highly recommend it. It's called... What is it called? It's called Go Bayside. So that's April Richardson's podcast, which finished up. She even did the 2 Saved by the Bell movies, and that finished up in 2017. So, yeah, fantastic podcast. Check that out. But the reason I'm making this video is because I woke up to some crazy news today. There is going to be a new Saved by the Bell podcast, a new rewatch podcast, but this time the hosts are going to be Mark Paul Gosselaar, that's right, Zack Morris, and the creator of, if you've ever seen that show on social media, I'm sure you have, called Zack Morris is Trash. Immensely hilarious. I absolutely love it. It just really breaks down how Zack Morris really was a crazy sociopath, and he was kind of an asshole to all of his friends. But anyway, Mark Paul Gosselaar says that he maintains to this day that he doesn't really remember much about making Saved by the Bell. He doesn't really remember the plots of the episodes or what happened or anything. And he's done a lot of work since then. I can see that being a possibility. Plus, he was a teenager at the time. Like, I don't know. Some people are like, how can he not remember? Like, I'm sure it could happen. It's like, I don't remember specific days of work from, 15, 20 years ago. There's no way. So he is sitting down with the creator of Zack Morris's Trash. I can't remember his name at the moment. I'm sorry. And rewatching every episode. And I just saw this in my feed today. And they put out a trailer, which was it was a little cringy, to be honest. It was a little cheesy. But I'm so happy that it's happening, man. This is what I wanted when I looked for a Saved by the Bell rewatch podcast. Not to take anything away with April Richardson's podcast. She actually had some extras and stuff from Saved by the Bell come and do host some of the episodes with her. It was pretty cool. But she never got... She almost had a chance to get Mark Paul Gosselaar on there, but never got the chance to. And I was like, man, that would be so cool to have some of the original cast, especially Mark Paul Gosselaar. Like, I love the guy, man. Like, as an actor, I love the way he seems like a really down-to-earth person in real life, like a real, like, genuine, decent guy. Some of the other people from Saved by the Bell, not so much. Some of them seem kind of fake. Some of them seem kind of off. There's some, some wackiness there, but I feel like he was a solid dude. And I'm just really happy to see him do this podcast. But it starts, the trailer's out now. You can go look at it. It's called Zack to the Future. So that's the name of the podcast, Zack to the Future, with Mark Paul Gosselaar and guy from Zack Morris's Trash. But yeah, super excited. Zack to the Future. And the first episode premieres next week. What is it? 5 days from now. July 29th is the first episode. So, are you as excited as I am? I shouldn't be this excited, right? As a 35-year-old man, should I be this excited about a Saved by the Bell rewatch podcast? Probably not. Leave me comments below. Let me know, are you excited as well? Let me know I'm not alone and sad. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like this where I just basically talk about whatever I feel like talking about each day, subscribe for more, because that's what I do here. Just try to put out a video every single day where I just talk about what's on my mind. Anyway, if you're into that, subscribe, like it, share it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.